It's no secret that the cost of cruising has risen exponentially in the recent years. So today we're sharing our top tips for saving you hundreds of dollars on your Royal Caribbean cruise. JJ Cruise. Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Jordan and this is JJ Cruise. Thank you so much for clicking into the video today. Today we're talking all about financial gains. And yes, financial gains for those of you sitting at home wanting to take a Royal Caribbean cruise. We're sharing our top hacks and tips to save you hundreds of dollars while at sea or even before you step foot on a Royal Caribbean ship. We've taken over 90 cruises, so these are the tips that we have gathered along the way, specifically with Royal Caribbean. So hopefully you enjoy these, and you're going to want to watch until the end because the last tip that I have to share could actually save you up to $900 on Royal Caribbean's newest ship that isn't even released, the Legend of the Seas. Before we get into this, I do just want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. You could help us get there by hitting that subscribe button if you like content like this. And if you're interested in more content in the future, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. This list is going to have a little bit of something for everyone, and we're going to jump right in here. The first top tip that we're going to share is actually for my art lovers at home. A lot of people know and see that art is all over cruise ships. Park West is one of the biggest proprietors of art on all cruise ships sailing around the world. And if you like art or you think you're going to purchase art, something that you might not know is Park West will often invite or comp your cruise to come on board and look at art and attend their events. Throughout the year, Park West will hold different conferences or different group cruises on ships, and you could possibly get on one of those either discounted or completely for free if you are someone that collects art or is going to collect art. I would suggest going over to Park West's website to check out what they have to offer you, but this is something that a lot of people don't realize. You could cruise for free if you think you're going to purchase art. Our next tip has to do for those that love to use a gift card. Now, of course, you know that Royal Caribbean sells gift cards and you can purchase gift cards for other people or for yourself throughout the year. It's one way to actually kind of spread out your payments if you want to purchase gift cards slowly over time, but that's not the tip that we're really talking about. We're talking about gift card discounts and sales. Now, of course, there are certain organizations such as AARP that will give discounts on gift cards, typically between 1% and 5%. But what you don't realize is Royal Caribbean themselves will at times throughout the year and maybe at holidays put their gift cards on sale specifically for their loyalty members. This last winter, Royal Caribbean sold their gift cards for 20% off, and each person could purchase up to $2,000 in gift cards. If you were getting ready to pay off your cruise and you went ahead and bought $2,000 worth of gift cards with their 20% discount, that would save you $400 on your cruise. Number 3 is for those that have to stay connected at sea. It has to do with Wi-Fi. Now, Wi-Fi at sea can be very expensive. It can actually be a couple $100s per person for a 7-night cruise. This is something Jared and I have recently started doing when traveling with friends or other people in our party. We will purchase Wi-Fi for one person, but we will buy a bundle that allows multiple devices to be logged in at the same time. Specifically, on one of our last cruises, we bought a 4-device bundle, meaning that one login under myself could be logged in at 4 devices at one time. This is not complicated and it's very easy. When you get on the ship, you set up your login and then you give that login to the 3 friends that you're going to be sharing with. This can actually save you between $100 and $200 with sharing a Wi-Fi login versus having your own specific login for one device per person. Our next tip gets looked over quite a bit, but it has to do with stepping on board in day 1 of embarkation of your cruise. Our next tip involves embarkation day. Once you step on board, a lot of people run to a bar or run to their stateroom and start unpacking, but there's 2 events that I want you to look for on your cruise planner the next day 1 of your cruise. One of those is the spa raffle. Another one is the shopping presentation. Typically at both of these events, they are free to attend and sign up for, and in return, you may actually win hundreds of dollars in spa services or products in the shops just for attending. Jared and I almost every single time on our cruise will go to the spa raffle because we do enjoy having a spa day every now and then. And out of our 90 cruises, we have actually won spa certificates 4 times. So I feel like your odds are fairly decent if you show up to these events, but you do have to go and be present to win. Most people often forget about them or don't even look at the cruise planner upon getting on board, but this is just another way for you to save a couple $100s while at sea if you're already going to be shopping or going to the spa in the first place. I know we talked about purchasing Wi-Fi, but I do just want to quickly touch on the cruise planner. The cruise planner is your one-stop shop for pre-cruise purchases. So whether that be Wi-Fi, specialty dining, or excursions, these are the things that you're going to be buying and paying for before you step foot on your cruise. Now, often in the cruise planner, you can have a lot of different things that will be on sale or maybe 25 to 50% off. So it's a great place to save money. But what a lot of people don't realize is after you buy those items, you're going to want to watch the prices in your cruise planner because you can cancel those for free and rebook if the price drops. And typically the prices do drop during the holidays. So you want to notate in your head every single holiday, such as Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, Black Friday, Christmas, New Year's. These types of holidays, Royal Caribbean will have major sales on excursions, specialty dining, drink packages, Wi-Fi, and if you find it for cheaper, you can save hundreds and hundreds of dollars, especially if you have a large family. I'm still surprised when I find out people don't know about the free spa services when they get on the ship. A lot of people don't realize that on the older Royal Caribbean ships, such as the Radiance class or the Voyager class or even the Freedom class, there are free separated men's and women's saunas that you can use during the day. I have run into people on ships multiple times that told me they have bought a thermal pass just to sit in a sauna, only to find out the sauna on the ship was actually free. Thermal passes can be $100, $200, even $300 depending on the length of your cruise. So if you are just looking to have a nice shower and a sauna, don't buy the thermal pass, don't buy spa services, just use the free services that are available to you in the saunas up next to the spa. Drink packages are another item with Royal Caribbean that have gotten quite pricey. For 2 people on a 7-night cruise on the newer ships, you can pay upwards of $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 for 2 people to have unlimited beverages throughout the week. Something that you can do is skip the drink package completely, save that $1,000+ and make the most out of your BYOB policy. The BYOB policy for Royal Caribbean today is that you can bring 1 bottle of wine or champagne per person, up to 2 bottles per cabin, as well as 12 cans of soda or a non-alcoholic beverage. I realize that this might not be a lot, especially for a 1-week cruise, but if you are someone that also has high loyalty status, you of course can get your diamond drinks, and you can get free drinks in the casino if you're prime status or above. So there are multiple ways to kind of avoid getting the drink package and paying that $1,000+ and save you hundreds of dollars in your pocket so that you can just take another cruise instead. This next one is my favorite, and it's all about the Royal Caribbean app. We've talked about this on the channel before, so if you watch the channel, you might not know this, but I try to spread the love and the good news so everyone knows how they can save more money. If you are just looking to stay connected to your kids or your extended family or your mom and dad while you're on the ship, you do not need everyone to purchase Wi-Fi. There is a chat feature in the app on the top right-hand corner that you can click on. You can add people to that are on your ship, and you can chat with them all cruise long, and you do not have to pay for Wi-Fi. Don't make the mistake of paying $200 or $300 for a Wi-Fi login if all you're looking to do is track your teenagers or the other family members in your party. Skip the Wi-Fi logins all completely and use the app. It is free. A lot of people don't realize about Royal Caribbean's secret or low-key sales. And this is something that's very important. When you're going to book your cruise, whether you're booking it directly with Royal Caribbean or you're using a travel agent, which we always love when you use travel agents, you're going to want to give that person all of your information. This includes your military status, if you are a first responder, your age, and your state of residence. All of these are key and can save you hundreds of dollars. A lot of people don't know when their specific state is having a Royal Caribbean sale because Royal Caribbean might not be advertising or marketing directly to you in Indiana about their low Indiana rates. The best way to get all of these rates and discounts is to make sure you are putting in all of your information when you're booking your cruise or giving all of that information to your trusted source, whoever is taking care of the cruise and handling it for you. Hopefully by now you've saved hundreds of dollars, but I'm not done. I have a few points left. The next one has to do with specialty dining on Royal Caribbean ships. Of course, you know Royal Caribbean offers a vast variety of different specialty dining venues across all of their 30 ships, but something that we love to do is go to specialty dinner for lunch. It is often about 50% less than going to specialty dinner at dinner time. We will typically just flip that day what we have for dinner and what we have for lunch, and we'll go and do something like Chops or Giovanni's for lunch, get it for about 50% the cost, and then for dinner we'll do something like the buffet. Super casual since we had a massive meal for lunch. This is a great way to save money, especially if you're traveling with a large family, because it gets you the specialty dinner experience, but at a way lower price. One thing to know is that the menus can vary and be a little bit different, so I do always recommend checking out the menus, but we recently did this at Chops, and the filet that I got at dinner was also the same filet on the lunch menu while I was on Radiance of the Seas, so it's definitely a good way to save a few extra bucks. We talk a lot about the casino on this channel, but I cannot make a video like this one without talking about the casino perks. Of course, the casino program offers free complimentary cruises or prepaid cruises, depending on how much money you spend in the casino. That can save you hundreds, depending on your luck at the tables or at the slot machines. But then you can also save a lot of money if you make Prime status and get free drinks for the year in the casino. That can be another way to avoid getting that drink package. So casino perks are another way to save you hundreds of dollars, and we have pretty much consistently stayed Prime for multiple years now and feel like for us it definitely has worked in our favor, and we have saved hundreds of dollars on our Royal Caribbean cruises. I have come to my last point, and I told you that this point could save you up to $900 on Legend of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's newest ship that has not been released yet. The top tip for saving hundreds of dollars on your Royal Caribbean cruise is to use a travel agent. And I know before you roll your eyes and you say, Jordan, I'm so sick of the travel agent talk, it is a great way to save money. And I have a very practical example for you to show you how much money you can save. If you would be interested, let's just use an example. On crossing the Atlantic on Legend of the Seas, the first time an Icon class ship will go across the seas with paying passengers, we have some incredible rates that are just for our agency. And I'm just giving this as an example. This is one sailing that I'm using as an example, but if you book far enough in advance, there's often times when we have agency rates for a number of different sailings. Here's the example. Legend of the Seas, October 22nd, 2026. An ocean view balcony today on the website will cost you $5,925 for 2 guests. If you were to, let's just say, hit us up and book with us, that same ocean view balcony would cost you $5,039. That is almost a savings of $900. I also forgot to mention, booking on the website, that's a non-refundable deposit. Booking with a travel agent like us, that rate is a fully refundable deposit in case you had to cancel before final payment. Another rate that's available to us on that October 22nd sailing would be an ocean view cabin. For $4,364, you could book direct, or with us, you could book for $3,719. That's for 2 people, and that's for a crossing. So that's almost a 2-week sailing on a brand new ship. I don't say that to sway you. There are tons of travel agents that offer incredible services all around the world. It doesn't hurt to hit up your local travel agent to see what kind of price they could get you, because they could possibly save you hundreds of dollars on your next Royal Caribbean cruise. Well, that was it. This was the list to save you hundreds of dollars. Let me know in the comments below what other tips that I left out, because I may have left something out. You might be a Pinnacle member with Royal Caribbean and say, Jordan, I've got the best way to save you money. Please leave a comment below, because we'd love to see the additional ways that we can save money as Royal Caribbean cruisers ourselves. Well, thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button on your way out. My name is Jordan. This is JJ Cruise. And until next time, see ya.